Okay. As I was growing up, I was basically the outcast, if you want to think about it. I was the one that a lot of people really didn't like. I was the type of person that a lot of people really didn't want to be around. I suppose that being in that situation, I guess I had to come up with what's called a make-believe world. And as I started to come up with this world, it's hard. I think it's hard for a lot of people, especially a lot of children in this world. When you're trying to do something, a lot of people don't understand what you're doing, or a lot of people don't really care. And I think that it makes it difficult for a child to really understand. So growing up, I only had a brother, a mother, and a grandmother. So I guess a lot of people emulate what they see, or children emulate what they see. I suppose without a father figure, I guess I was kind of starting to get feminine characteristics. And I think that's why my mother supposedly married the ex-stepfather figure. So I guess you can call him that, sort of. And by being a teenager and going through life, being physically abused, I suppose that's another thing, especially as a teenager, has to think about. So, being a kid growing up in a country town in Louisiana, in Lawtell, Louisiana, really, and I suppose trying to be a man doesn't mean that it really makes a person wonder that even though you try to be somebody, a lot of people want you to be somebody else. They want to mold you into someone else. And I think that is exactly what was happening. But in return, what happened is it doesn't change what's inside of a person, especially inside of a person's mind. And I wondered, and I think a lot of people wonder why things happen the way they do. Sometimes I always wonder why, I suppose, good things happen to good people or decent people. And sometimes either you find the answer, or either you're gonna find the answer that the good Lord let things happen, or you'll find an answer where you don't really understand why He's letting things happen. I mean, you have to, I guess, put yourself in His shoes and wonder why. I suppose things do happen for a reason, but the reason is unknown to mankind. And as you think about it, sometimes you don't want to think about things. It's too difficult to think about it. I mean, growing up, trying to be a man, knowing that I have probably a lot of my viewers and my readers know, if you ever read my autobiography, it's kind of, I guess, difficult to really understand anyone.